I never thought I'd be the kind of person to blow up someone else's marriage. But sometimes the truth doesn't give you a choice. Sometimes it crashes into your life like a drunk driver running a red light, and suddenly everyone is bleeding. And somehow you're the one holding the wheel even though you weren't the one drinking. I'm 26. My older sister, Emily, is 30. She's always been the golden child of our family. Straight as, the first to graduate college, the one who got the fancy internship in New York, and then married the perfect man. At least, that's what everyone called him. His name is Daniel. 32. Broad shoulders, a dentist with his own practice, clean cut, perfect smile. The kind of guy parents brag about when they talk about their son-in-law at Thanksgiving. My mom used to say, Emily really won the lottery with Daniel. I thought so too, until one night, when I was swiping on Tinder out of boredom, I saw his face. At first, I thought it had to be some kind of mistake, a catfish, someone stealing his pictures. His profile picture was literally the one from their Christmas card last year, Daniel holding Emily in front of the tree. Except cropped, so she wasn't in it. The bio, just looking for something casual. No drama, don't tell. I laughed out loud, literally laughed, because the absurdity was too much. Daniel, Mr. Perfect husband, no way. I swiped right just to see. A joke, I told myself. 2 minutes later, it's a match. My stomach dropped. I didn't know what to do. I screenshotted the profile, sat there staring at it like maybe if I looked long enough, the words would rearrange into something innocent. But no, his name, his pictures, his work location, he wasn't even trying that hard to hide. I could have ignored it, could have told myself it wasn't my business. But here is the thing, Emily raised me as much as our mom did. When our dad walked out, she was the one who helped me with homework, who taught me how to drive. She deserved better. So I set a trap. I made a fake Tinder profile. Different pictures, different name. A friend's cousin who doesn't live nearby let me use her photos. I matched with him again. Within hours, he was messaging. And the things he said. Married but stuck. My wife doesn't satisfy me anymore. Looking for fun. NSA. Can host or get a hotel. And the one that made me physically sick, she thinks I'm at late shifts at work when in with someone else. I gathered everything. Screenshots of his profile, the messages, the match notifications. I even convinced him to send a selfie, holding a glass of wine, to prove he wasn't a catfish. Idiot actually did it. Same watch Emily gave him last Christmas, gleaming on his wrist. I didn't want to believe it, but there it was, undeniable proof. I thought telling Emily would be the end, that she'd thank me through tears, dump him, move on. But no, reality isn't that clean. When I showed her, she stared at my phone for a long time. Then she did something I didn't expect. She slapped it out of my hand. Why were you even on Tinder? She demanded. What? I was stunned. That's what you're focusing on. She crossed her arms, her face hard. You're jealous. That's what this is. You've never liked him. You've been waiting for something to make him look bad. I felt like he'd been punched. Emily, he's cheating on you. No, she snapped. You don't know that. Maybe someone stole his pictures. I scrolled through the messages again, showed her the selfie. Does this look stolen to you? Her lip trembled, but she doubled down. You're trying to ruin my marriage. You're bitter because he has a career and you're still figuring things out. Admit it. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. She wasn't mad at him. She was mad at me. I walked out. 4 days, she ignored me. My mom called, confused, asking why Emily was saying I was stirring up drama. I didn't even know how to explain without detonating the family. Meanwhile, Daniel texted me, "Stay out of our business. You don't know what you saw. If you love your sister, don't ruin her happiness." The audacity. I thought maybe Emily needed time, that eventually she'd confront him. But weeks went by, and nothing changed. She kept posting cute couple photos, kept pretending everything was fine, until I saw him again. On Tinder, same profile, same smug bio, actively swiping, while Emily was at home baking cookies and calling herself lucky in captions. That's when I snapped. The next family dinner, I dropped the bomb. Everyone was there. My mom, my stepdad, cousins, aunts. Emily and Daniel sitting side by side, smiling like the perfect couple. I stood up and said, "Hey, quick question, Daniel. Did you ever delete your Tinder profile?" His face drained. Emily froze. The room went silent. "What are you talking about?" my mom asked. So I pulled out my phone, showed the screenshots, the messages, the selfie. The whole table gasped. Daniel stammered. Emily turned red. My aunt muttered, "Oh my God." And then Emily turned on me again. "This is your fault," she screamed. "You couldn't keep your nose out of my life. You're pathetic. You just want attention." I just stared at her. "Emily, he cheated on you. How is that my fault?" But she wouldn't hear it. She ran out crying. Daniel followed. Dinner ended in chaos. The fallout was brutal. Half the family sided with me, half with her. Emily stopped speaking to me. Mom begged me to apologize for how I handled it. Daniel deleted his social media for a while. But guess what? A month later, his wife left him. Not Emily. His other wife. Yeah. Turns out Daniel had a whole separate life. A woman in another city, a kid. When she found out about Emily, she divorced him on the spot. Emily, she finally broke. Called me sobbing, saying she should have listened, that she was so ashamed. I wanted to comfort her, but all I said was, "I told you." You blamed me when all I did was show you the truth. Daniel's career tanked. Would spread. Patients didn't want to go to the cheating dentist. His practice folded. Last I heard, he moved states. Emily's rebuilding her life. Therapy, new job, living with a friend. We're talking again, but it's strained. She says she forgives me. I don't think she's forgiven herself. As for me, I sleep fine. Because sometimes the truth burns everything down. But maybe some things deserve to burn. That's my story. One didn't want to ruin my sister's marriage. But if exposing the truth makes me the villain, then fine. I'd rather be the villain than the fool. Because at the end of the day, lies rot. And when they rot long enough, they take the whole house with them.